Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. We on the mic. Testing. Hope everybody can hear me okay. We working. Hold on. We coming a little too hot. A little bit too hot. Hold on. You on the mic with Mike Lowry. Hello. Diego, what's good? Man, YouTube has been bugging right now. I just started this live stream. We had people in, and then it just randomly canceled. So I don't know if there's any technical difficulties like that. I can't tell you. You know. But we're gonna try something. I'll tell you what's happening with Monday Mail Day too. You know, we gotta go over that. We're just working. Oh, we got notification. That's good. I don't know what's going on. YouTube tripping. So I'm waiting for y'all to fill in. YouTube ain't sending some people notifications. Shout out to this. I'm gonna do an unboxing right now. I haven't even opened it. I never used this. We're gonna do a beard. You know, we're gonna see. Hold on, let me open this up real quick. Okay. I'm gonna do an unboxing right now. Beard balm. Yeah, Monday Mail Day. We back with that fire. You gotta do it like for all my weed smokers. You gotta smell it real quick. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. How much do I put on? Small amount. Okay. Oh, this is some good stuff. Yeah, you gotta do it. You know how they test the coke? Hold on. You gotta test it. Make sure it's that pure, that Narcos. Okay. You know. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Kind of light feeling. Hold on. Oh yeah, we some Vikings out here. Okay. Yeah, you want that Viking beard. You want a beard like a Viking? Okay. Yeah. We working, people. Smash the like button. We back. Beard gang in this month. Yeah. I'm getting my mode now. Yeah. You know, if I really want to get creative, pick the beard. Oh my God. We just working, people. We just working. All right, beard gang. Hey, the beta males, it's always the ones that can't grow a beard too. They be hating. Your beard is fucking Beijing. This ain't no Beijing shit. My daddy gave me that good hair. I got that good. Look, we got that good hair. Yeah, look at it in the light. I ain't even got a haircut. Wait till I get a haircut with my new shit, huh? Listen, thank you guys for tuning in to the Ego Show. We're gonna try something. Nah, it's always them dudes with whiskers like a rat compared to beans you whack. They the ones that be hating on people who can grow that beard when they grow that beard wavy. That's a lace front. You probably put Beijing. Like, I don't put none of that bullshit. I don't need that. My shit naturally. I naturally got curly hair, bro. My shit naturally full and, you know, voluminous, voluminous, whatever the shit. Let's get it. Ain't no damn Beijing. People talking about, oh yeah, Rick Ross, man. I ain't got no Rick Ross beard. My shit wavy. We brazy out here. Anyway, let me stop talking about the beard before they get mad. They're gonna be the Black Channel. Why do the blacks always why is it always about hair with the black? The Black Channel. All they care about is their hair and shoes. The Black Bro, new media, we killing. We killing that. Like, I got extra time to talk about all this shit. You know, I couldn't always do this when I wasn't killing, but new media, we killing. We could talk about hair care, beards, shoes, movies. Yeah, that's what happens when you killing the game, right? Now listen, YouTube's been fucking up a little bit. You know, love you, YouTube. Got my start on YouTube, but right now they tripping. I did a Monday mail day, dropped it on Saturday, tried to resurrect it because the fans said, hey, what happened to Monday mail day? I like that. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got a lot to do. I'm behind. Let's try to just bring it back. You know, even though I already got a lot on my plate. I brought back the Q&A, but I've been out the rotation. That's my fault. You know, because I kind of fell off with the Monday mail day because shit was getting hard covering fights and stuff like that. So, you know, no excuse. I fell off. So, you know, I got to get the, you know, playlist jumping and stuff. Now, on my side, it says 30-something people left comments. Here's how YouTube is tripping. I can only see 10 of the comments on my computer. I can't do a Monday mail day if I can't fucking read the comments. YouTube be bugging, man. Like, they do little stuff like, you know how you can sort the comments? Well, I don't know if it's just for uploaders and creators, but it'll say you have like 80 comments and then you sort it by something else, and then it'll say you have 54 comments. Like, so I got to do this Monday mail day live. You know, long story short, I got to do it live because I can't even read some of your comments. You know, it's only showing 10 comments, but on my screen, you know, where it tells you all the video stats and stuff, it says more people left the comment. So I don't know what the true number is. Maybe just 10 people left comment. I don't know. But either way, it says there's more comments than I'm able to access. So we're going to do something different. We're going to do the Monday Mail Day live. Smash the fucking like button. People aren't getting notifications. You know, let's get it jumping the right way. Let's do the Boxingego roll call. We're going to do the roll call, and then we'll jump it. See, the comments, I don't know if they're frozen or if you guys aren't saying nothing. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, put the number 7. Type the number 7 if you can hear me. Shout out to T Bonafide, $3 super chat. Keep working, Ego. I support the grind and focus. Appreciate you, because YouTube tripping right now. If you can hear me, hit 7. Hey, and we back. All right, Monday Mail Day. Y'all can hear me. Let's go. One time. Hey, Sonora, Mexico in the building, and the motherfucker. Dallas, Texas in the building. Luda. Where y'all at? City, state, zip. Luda. Hey. Hey, this shit. We coming for that number 1 spot. Let's get it. Hold on. What is that one song? I'm trying to think of that Timbaland. I think I found it. That Timbaland song. What is this? Hold on. My bad. We're going to get to the roll call. Bryan, Texas, Australia in the building. Crikey. Now that's a knife. Chicago West Garfield Park boxing. I see it. Via Park. Hey. Nah, I'm not feeling that. I hate that with beats when like it sounds like it's gonna be the one. This is what I was talking about. All right, let's keep going with the roll call. We gotta warm the mic up, wake y'all up. Timbaland killed this beat. He offered, just a fun fact, he tried to get this beat to Jay-Z before, and then Jay-Z didn't want it. Luda got that. You know, it's on that Fade to Black movie. You ain't got no bounce. This beat is crack. Timbaland's an underrated all-time producer. Hey. Hey, shorty, what it is? Hey, shorty, what it is? What up? Hey, this beat. Hey, shorty, what it is? What up? Hey, shorty, what it is? Shout out to Caldwell, Texas. Diego, DC 202, 318. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Get 8 on this microphone coming like a. Oh my gosh. Hey, this shit. Westchester 760 Cali. I see y'all, baby. Good evening. Where the fuck you live? Motherfucker talking about evening. Where are you at? It's like noon for me. Motherfucker on Mars and shit. He's like, yeah, good evening and salutations. Like, what city you live in, motherfucker? Like, it's really noon for me. I thought this was like a morning show. That dude talking about, man, I'm about to go to bed. I had a long night. I worked 8 hours, man. Hey, shorty, what it is? What up? Hey, shorty, what it is? Hey, bro, where are you from? What you talking about some good evening? This motherfucker vampire shit. That motherfucker vampire stream. The motherfucker woke up on the wrong stream. Thought this was a vampire stream. This ain't no vampire stream, motherfucker. Yeah, see, me and Diego, we know that it's 12:38 for us. We some Cali boys. We them Cali boys. Hey, we them Cali boys. Yeah, 2:38. What time is it for you? This man, fucking Elon Musk, he on Mars and shit. This dude, good evening. Fucking Jeffrey the Butler from Fresh Prince. Master Williams, good evening. I'm going to hell for these jokes. Hey, give me an artist so I can put a beat on. Shout out to Denver 303. We got to get through this roll call. This shit funny. Give me an artist. Oh, all right, fuck it. Y'all ain't going to give me no one? Just name an artist. I got the curtains drawn because I'm doing some hooker. Yeah, you on some stupid shit. That's what's up. Give me an art. You know what? Fuck it. Free 21 Savage. We gonna play some 21 Savage beat. I don't even know his music like that, but we just gonna play it. Get through this roll call, if you will, and then we're gonna do the Monday Mail Day. I don't know what songs these are, but for sure. I hope this beat is dope. Let me see. Man, YouTube is acting up. They acting up. Hey. Okay. Yeah. I said start it from the bottom, now we here. My whole team winning in it. Oh. Hey. Okay. Free 21 Savage. I fuck with this. Brother Lynch, motherfucker eating babies and shit. Anyway, city, state, zip. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Hey, 209 Stockton, Cali in the building. The Stockton slap, Nate Diaz in the building. Let's get it. Where y'all from? We got to get through this roll call so we can jump right into it. Yeah, that motherfucker talking about Brother Lynch. Y'all about to eat some babies and shit on this stream. What? Man, I'm from Northern California. I know about this shit. X-rated. Hey, Mac Dre, Brother Lynch. Man, these haters about to get hung. I'm the Undertaker. Hey. Seattle, Washington. Be legit. Be legit. Bela. Shout out to the clip. Hey. All right, fuck it. We done with the roll call. Y'all taking too long. Birmingham, Alabama. I see y'all. All right, so, yo, let's go. You know, one question at a time. Q&A. I'm not answering no stupid shit. So if it's stupid, you're not getting your question answered. Let's go. Put Q&A so I know, and then put your question. Monday Mail Day, the return. I'm ready. And please try to keep it modern, like a little bit modern. Y'all be like, what size did shoe did Ray Robinson wear? Like, I don't know right now. That we did have a great weekend of boxing. But, like, try to keep it kind of contemporary. Like, I know a lot of times when I do Monday Mail Day, everybody, like, do these fantasy fights. Aaron Pryor to Richard Pryor. Who would win? Like, what? Because not everyone. All right. Brandon White, Q&A. Do you think Andre Rozier has a good enough game plan for Jacobs versus Canelo? Yeah, Andre Rozier, he's been in the game for a while. He's trained Curtis Stevens, he's trained Jacobs. And, you know, the Jacobs-Rozier formula seems to work. So, yeah, I would say he has a good game plan. He's going to ready Jacobs as much as possible. Jacobs is always in shape, you know, for his fights. So, yeah, I don't doubt their game plan. It's just going to be skill versus skill if he could pull it off, because Canelo also is a good fighter. Thank you for the question. Shout out to Jose de Jesus, my shooter, you know, channel member. Q&A, who should Loma fight next? Not Anthony Corolla. You know, me, I would like to, obviously I want to see fights like Mikey Garcia, Teofimo, but those aren't likely for next. You know, for me, I would rather see Lomachenko fight Javier Fortuna, a guy like even Robert Easter, you know, and then just kind of go down that list. Like, those are all good fights. You know, just Denis Shafikov, somebody like that. I'm not really interested in the Andy Corolla fight. So, obviously, my main fights would be fights probably that aren't realistic, because Teofimo's fighting on Crawford versus Amir Khan fight. Listen, you guys, like, when I just started answering another question, hold your thoughts, like, just write it and then copy and paste it, because it's gonna the chat is gonna go up, so your question's not gonna get answered, because I just started answering another question. So, like, I would say in my mind, like, mentally count a minute or two and then leave your Q&A, because for certain, like, I don't just answer a question and then answer it in 15 seconds. So, just a word to the wise, if I just started answering another question, I wouldn't immediately put my other question, you know, for other people that have questions, because by then the chat's gonna have rotated up and your question's gonna be gone. But anyway, those are the people that I would like to see Lomachenko fight. You know, obviously Mikey Garcia, Teofimo, Pacquiao, those are all great fights. Not really realistic necessarily for scheduling reasons for him to fight next. So if it's not going to be a guy like that, they're not available. Me, I'm not really big on the Ant Corolla fight. I'd have to look at the 135 picture, but maybe even Pablo Cesar Cano. You know, I don't know if Cano could make 35. You know, I don't know if they could do a catch weight or something, but they have a mutual opponent, Jorge Linares, you know, so maybe that's an option. Ray Beltran just came off a strong win. Like, he just knocked the undefeated dude out. So those are my thoughts. All right, next question. Loma Tikas, Q&A, does Tank Davis have a chance to do something, or is he all hype till he meets an elite fighter? I mean, part of the game, you know, even the guys like Emmanuel Stewart and Burt Sugar, rest in peace, I think a bit of it's an intuition. Like, Emmanuel Stewart was saying that Wilder and Tyson Fury would be the heavyweights that you guys got to watch out for, and God rest his soul, rest in peace. You know, he's right, because they're right at the top of the pack years later. You know what I'm saying? So a bit of it's intuition. My intuition tells me that Tank Davis is that dude. I like what I'm seeing. You know, as long as he stays disciplined, I think he can go far. So that's my answer. You know, I don't think he's all hype. You could say he hasn't fought, you know, a Lomachenko or whoever, but at the end of the day, I think he's ready. He has amateur over 200 fights. he got fundamentals. People sleep on that. People look at Tank like he's like this brute force guy, which he is, but he also got skills to boot. Messiah. You know, shout out to the channel members also participating in the questions. Oh, you got some good questions. Messiah. In your opinion, who of the young up and coming fighters 140 pounds or under will be the top dog superstar? Wow, that's real hard. But if I had to pick off the top of my my top three, I would. That's hard. I would say Tank, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, and Shakur Stevenson. You know, that's like top three, top four. You know, I think those are the guys that, you know, are gonna really do it under 140. There's a lot of other people above that, but if I'm doing under 140, those are the names that kind of stick out. Tank, you know, he's a little bit more advanced because he's already a 2-time champion. So if we're talking about guys who haven't earned a title yet, then it's Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Teofimo Lopez. There's another good question. You guys are leaving some heat. This that heat rock. We back, people. Smash the like button if you like what we doing. You appreciate it. You know, I got some new gear coming today. You know your boy's working. So we only getting started. We just getting started. Alex Brown, Q&A, Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Who would you favor and why? Right now, I would favor, if they were to fight like ASAP, like next month, Devin Haney. I think he has more pro fights than Ryan Garcia off the top of my head, because I know he was fighting in Mexico. And I think professionally, he's more like Ryan Garcia is my dude. Devin Haney, they both, you know, friends of the channel. I fuck with both of them. But if they were to fight, I know they both fought in the amateurs and beat each other and stuff. But the difference maker right now, to me, Devin Haney he's more familiar with his style. Ryan Garcia has a lot of raw talent that needs to be manifested. And it's good that he switched with Chepo and Eddie Reynoso, because he can hone in on that. But I think Devin Haney, he knows what he has, and he's more comfortable with his style. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he just has to figure the fight out. He doesn't have to figure out the how he wants to fight. He just has to figure out the opponent. Whereas Ryan Garcia, I think he still has to figure out some things in his style to perfect it. I don't know if that makes any sense. You know, like Ryan Garcia, like I said, he got raw talent. Like, he looks pretty good height, durable. His speed is obviously natural, reflexes, you know, he on the bag and stuff. But I think he has to still hone in and fine tune his style more than Devin Haney. Listen, I seen Devin Haney spar. I have it on tape too. You know, I gotta get with his pops or something to see if I can ever release that, because I know at the time they didn't want it released because, you know, he was about to get signed and shit. But I got tape of him sparring. He was like 15, 16. I gotta find it. I know it's on one of my hard drives. But anyway, he was like Devin Haney was like cocky with it, but, you know, getting off punches, and the guy he was sparring was older. You get what I'm saying? So, and the guy he's sparring, another guy I know, but I'm not gonna name his name. I don't know if he wants it out there like that. But anyway, has sparred other guys like Nonito Donaire and stuff. So the guy was, I guess you could say, more of he just had a lot of training himself, and he was older than Devin Haney. And it was a fun ass sparring. But Devin Haney was feeling himself in that sparring session. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was like comfortable and talking shit and all that. He was like 15, 16. Let's go. Keep them coming. We working. You got to put Q&A and then your question. Yeah, off top, smash the like button. We working. If I just start answering the question, then I would hold up a little bit and then put your question, so it doesn't get, you know, it's like rolling credits. I'm not going to be able to see, and I'm not really going back and picking for questions. So I'm up. Who's up? Who's up to bat? Kerry Johnson. That's too hard for me. See, I'm a man. I admit. He says, who? Kerry Johnson. It's a good question. Q&A, who wins? Terrence Bud Crawford or Errol Spence? I literally do not know. I have no idea who win. They have the same energy. You know, like competitive to the death. And, you know, that's some gladiator shit. So I don't know who would win, to be honest. You know, I think it could be a matter of game planning. You know, that's just a mark of a beautiful, good 50-50 fight when you can't really pick, because it really depends on, you know, the conditioning that they're in, you know, who wants it more in the championship rounds, game planning. I think all those things come into play. Ricky Williams, Q&A. In your opinion, does Keith Thurman want smoke with Errol Spence? No, he doesn't. Reason being, he doesn't mention Errol Spence with the same energy that he mentions Pacquiao. I got the video right now, and he was saying he's in Japan yelling out Pacquiao. Pacquiao's 40. You know, it's still a good fight, but that's the reality. Errol Spence ain't no 40. You know, Errol Spence is closer to age than Pacquiao is to you. You know, and he's like, Pac-Man, okay, don't duck me, Pac-Man. Like, you know, he's yelling. I never heard him yell, Spence, get at me, dog. Like, you know, all that. So I can't say he want the smoke. And then just look at the past, like with the, not going to happen, baby, 2018, you're not going to see it. Harlem Future, shout out to you. Next question from Harlem Future, Q&A. Will Gerald Big Baby Miller fight the winner of Wilder Fury if he beats AJ? Yeah, I don't think that. Gerald Miller's character has never been in question on if he will fight. And he, you know, I think Gerald Miller also wants the big fight, like big purses. You know what I'm saying? So he's not gonna, I don't see him not fighting the winner of Wilder Fury because he wants to be in the big fights and big purses. Diego 619. Oh shit, the questions are coming hella quick. Ego, in my opinion, Crawford and Usyk are the top 2 pound for pound fighters in the world because they're the only 2 to become undisputed in recent memory. That's more of a comment, but you know, that's solid. I'm not mad at anyone who has Crawford or Usyk in their top 3, top 5 or whatever. Okay, the questions are coming fast. Y'all trying to test me now. Yeah, okay. Robbie Carter, make sure y'all smash the like button. You know, if you guys appreciate these style of videos and just, you know, the content that's been out on the channel. Robbie Carter says, Q&A, do you believe the fans will ever see Wilder versus AJ? I think it'll happen, but it's just going to happen when Team AJ wants it to happen more so than, you know, when it's, you know, the one thing I would say about this, and I think it will eventually happen. I don't know under what terms, you know, and the worst thing is if, like, boxing is weird. I'm telling you, if someone like Gerald Miller, you stalling around, if someone like Gerald Miller fuck around and beat you, and then now you're gonna wish you took that $50 million. I'm telling you, boxing is fickle. You know, you try to stall some shit out too long, and then you're like, oh shit, you know how many upsets we've seen recently, or near upsets, or, you know, the guy in the Philly card, the Raging Babe card, the main event got knocked out. He was a 17-0 prospect. He got knocked out with one punch. You know, Ray Beltran yesterday on the top rank card just knocked out an undefeated guy. And you know, Ray Beltran, he almost got stopped himself versus Jose Pedraza in his last fight. So he was coming off a loss, but he's a veteran. All that years of sparring Pacquiao. He has power, you know, Mexican heart. You know, it's boxing. Anything can happen. Keith Thurman, you know, he got, you know, a severe beating in one round. Alberto Machado, he lost. Adam Mattis got an injury. You know, just too much happens in boxing. So, you know, I think AJ might end up regretting that, turning down the 50 mil. Alex Brown has another one. Q&A. Do you think Erickson Lubin is back in title contention after destroying a 40-year-old Ishii Smith? I can't say title contention because you got to look at that means he's ready for a Jermell Charlo rematch. You know, he's ready for Tony Harrison. He's ready for, you know, big-ass Swift Jared Hurd. I can't say that off of the Ishii Smith because Ishe Smith is, you know, no one said he was in his prime or anything, but that was a step in the right direction. You know, for me, if he is going to fight for a title, I want to see Erickson Lubin versus Jaime Munguia, because that would be an interesting fight. You know, because Jaime Munguia, I think he's more of an offensive monster than a defensive monster, and it'd just be a firefight. You know, size and offense versus like skill and power. You know, that's an interesting fight for me, but I can't say he's at the top of the division. He has to just keep doing what he just did. Jaquavius Smith Q&A. Do you think Keith Thurman versus Pacquiao going to happen, and how you see it playing out? I don't know how to play out. Years ago, I would have said Pacquiao would get stopped by Keith Thurman, but that was before Keith Thurman took a 2-year hiatus and, you know, got badly hurt by Josecito Lopez. So I don't know. You know, it depends when it happens and stuff, but I might even favor Pacquiao. It just depends. You know, I have to see if they have any in-between fights, but it's definitely a possibility. Al Heyman got all them dudes on his side, and you see how quickly Pacquiao and Broner got made. Chesamine Q&A. What's your thoughts on the upcoming fight between James DeGale and Chris Eubank Jr. on the 23rd of Feb? I like it. I love it. I actually got some exclusive type content for y'all regarding that fight. Stay tuned. You know, we branching out to the UK. I told you this new media shit. Death Row East. I like the fight. They don't like each other. They sparred in the past, so they know each other. They're both at a time and a place in their career where they need big wins. You know, James DeGale, he lost to dude from Minnesota. What's his name? From Minnesota? I'm drawing a blank. You guys know what I'm talking about. He just fought him in a rematch. He's about to fight again. I'm drawing a blank with his name. My bad. But and then George Groves, who just got knocked out by Caleb Smith, beat Chris Eubank and beat him pretty convincingly. So, you know, they both have something to prove and they don't like each other. British Bad Blood. You know, I like the fight. And it's free on ITV4 for the UK fans. You know. Caleb Truex, thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Boxing Goods, $10 super chat. Appreciate you for the grind. Welcome back Monday Mail Days. Oh yeah, that's another rule. If I end up doing the Monday Mail Day live, anybody who super chats, this is just the rules. Super chats questions take priority. Like if I see a super chat, I gotta answer, because again, that's a paying patron. Like, no disrespect to anybody else who has a free question, but, you know, people who are pledging and helping the channel in that capacity, I gotta bump up. You know, it's just like you go to the UPS store and somebody pays more money for overnight shipping, then you got to get their package to them quicker than the person who's just, you know, paying the regular rate. But let's see what the next question is. Superman Hopkins Q&A. I have Mikey Garcia as number 2 pound for pound. If he pulls off the upset, would you list him as the best fighter on the planet? Yeah, it would be hard not to, to be honest. If he beats Errol Spence with like some controversial, you know, stoppage or bullshit or something, but if he beats him fair and square, yeah, you would gotta put him up there. You gotta put Mikey up there. Hell yeah. He would be top 2 for sure. And, you know, maybe even top 1 just for the fact that he jumped up 2 weight classes. Yeah, PayPal, what about it? I don't get what you're asking. I got my phone. If I get a PayPal donation, I'll be able to see it. Jose Chavez and everybody, for the sake of continuity, if you guys have a question, put Q&A and then type your question. It's only 3 characters, 3 fonts, whatever, and it helps me identify them. But I will answer your question. He says, what do you think of Chino back? Marcos Maidana is back. I did videos about it too. There'll be some more heat. Chino's one of my favorite fighters, so I love it. But I love the idea. That I guess that's what I want to say. I love the idea of Chino coming back. However, it is a little bit scary because, like I said, I've always liked Chino Maidana, and I just want him to come back, not for the right reasons. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want him to come back because he's broke or fuck around and burnt through a bag, and then now he's not the same fighter, and he just tarnishes his legacy. So as long as it's nothing like that, then I'm all for it. And, you know, he's coming to PBC, which is obviously the right move, because who else is he going to sign to? He's already familiar with the Al Heyman, that side of the business. He had 2 Mayweather fights, so they took care of him in that regard. He got a Broner fight, so he's been taken care of. I heard they're going to cash him out some good money. You know, I'm with it. I don't know about making 147 and all that, but he said that's what he's going to try to get down to. So we'll see. Like I said, as long as everything's comfortable and under the best possible circumstances, I'm with it. Ricky Williams, $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Which fighter impressed you the most when you saw them live? I can't narrow it down to one. Crawford, I just seen him so many times. So it's like I'm always kind of impressed. Like, it's weird because when he fought Ray Beltran, I went to that fight and I was impressed with Crawford then, and he's better now. I was at the Jeff Horn fight, Victor Postal fight, Julius Ndongo fight. I went to a lot of Crawford fights, and he just keeps getting better. So Crawford is definitely one of the guys because he shows you versatility. I've covered Errol Spence fights. You know, it was hard because I didn't go to UK for the Kell Brook fight. Otherwise, I would have been impressed with that. But I did. I go to the Ocampo fight. I was just impressed that he did it so quick and so fast. Andre Ward for sure. I was at both Ward Kovalev fights and the Sullivan Barrera fight. You know, he had just moved up in weight. So, you know, those are some of the people that come to mind that I was just like, wow, I'm impressed with that. You know, but I also was impressed with Tyson Fury too. You know, even though I thought the fight was a draw, you know, coming back from, I was at the Wilder Fury fight, and coming back from everything he came back from, I was impressed. So those are just some people off the top of the head real quick that kind of came to mind. Next question. Let's get it. Where y'all at? Y'all scared to ask me questions? No, I'm just playing. Let me stop for y'all start drilling me with the questions. Hold on, we gotta do a beer check. Hold on, where we at? Okay. Listen, I'm gonna say it probably one more time. You guys gotta put Q&A. I'm just gonna start acting like I don't see the questions. If you don't see, my man Diego, he already asked a question, but I'm gonna answer his second question because he's following the simple rules. Put Q and A, and then your question. So I'm gonna answer his question again. Ego, if Maidana comes back in shape and he looks good in 1 to 2 fights, Maidana versus Spence would be an exciting fight. Your thoughts? Fuck yeah. That's a good fight. Because Errol Spence, he's looking for the smoke, you know, and he doesn't seem to be able to get it with other people in his weight division. You know, obviously Mikey is fighting him, but he's moving up. So, you know, some people are going to have a built-in excuse if he beats Mikey. So, yeah, if Maidana proves his worth and proves that he's back and can make weight and looks in shape, then Maidana don't really duck fades. Maidana has a slept-on resume. Y'all don't really know. This dude, Maidana, he fought Devin Alexander. I'm talking about win, lose, or draw. Fought Floyd Mayweather twice. Fought and beat Broner. You know, fought Devin Alexander. Fought Eric Morales, a legend, and had his eye looking like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly. He fought Amir Khan. You know, he fought Jose Cito Lopez, who gave Thurman some issue, right? Maidana, he beat Victor Ortiz and was the first to really make him quit like that on a high level. I don't know, dude. I just think I'm too young to be getting my ass beat like this. I'm just gonna quit right now. You know, he had Victor Ortiz reconsidering. Yeah, he fought Ortiz at the height of his career. They're trying to. Ortiz was supposed to be what Canelo is, and he was like, I don't know, dude. I just think I'm too young to be getting mopped up like this. You know, I don't want to continue. I'm a tree, bro. You're literally talking to a tree, bro. Hey, I told Floyd. I said to Floyd, I said, you're literally talking to a tree, bro. Victor Ortiz be he be doing some weird interviews. I don't know, dude. I just think everybody's all jealous and shit because I'm like the lead singer of a band. You're literally talking to a tree, bro. Then he'll just stare at the camera. Like, what are you doing? Vic, what is that? What you doing, Vic? That man blocked me on Instagram. When I first started, that man blocked me. I don't know what. I think I put a meme. You're blocked, bro. I gotta block you. Like, he blocked me, like, dumbass quick, too. So I know he's seen it. Yeah. That's the only fighter that I know ever blocked me. Victor Ortiz, man. That man blocked me. Shout out to Armand Kirkland. You know, we round the clock with it. Okay. Shout out to Armand. He just sent the PayPal super chat. We do it, you know, we accept PayPal, Venmo, Patreon. I got channel members. I'm like the only one in boxing with like channel members. At the end of the day, we accept EBT card, Monopoly money. It don't matter. They say I'm a panhandler. Okay. We need all that. Yeah, I'm the panhandler. Yeah, I'm about to handle all that currency. Monopoly money. I want poker chips. I want Pringle chips. I want Doritos chips. You know, I want all that. I want items from a pawn shop. Yeah, I'm the panhandler. As long as I get that guap. Okay. Hey, he just sent a $5. Ain't no question. I thought you had a question. But shout out to Armand Kirkland. Give my man Armand some clap emojis. Clap, clap, bravo. Let's get it. Are you going to Jacobs Canelo? I don't know. You know, if they give me credentials. See, the thing is, sometimes they be tripping with the credentials for the big fight because you got people who don't need to fucking be there. That fly from whatever, Australia or somewhere, and they'll be like, yeah, and give them a credential. But they don't know we the digital mob, man. We bigger and better than ever. You know, I'm trying to tell y'all, people don't understand it. This YouTube shit, bruh. We run boxing. Like, this shit is bigger. People don't fucking buy boxing magazines like that anymore. When something new happens, they turn to the tube. And you know who's one of the boxing pioneers of this YouTube shit. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting no Boxing Digest magazine or some shit. Like, what? Like, yeah, let me wait until I get this magazine in the mail to see if Chino's coming back. They come straight to my channel. The Boxingego quick hits. Like, they come to this shit. Ego Weight Watchers. Fuck you mean. Boxingego first look. And motherfuckers been copying me like crazy. You know, who started all this gangster shit, man? Ego Weight Watchers. Now everybody want to post pictures, you know, Canelo training. Now everyone want to post a video, bro. This is what I start. Y'all know it. Y'all keep it all the way funky. Y'all know what it is, you know. 7 reasons. Motherfuckers doing 2 I got 2 reasons. Like, but the thing is, you actually have to be good. You know, you can copy from somebody all day, but you gotta actually be good. You got, like Halle Berry said, well, make you feel good. Make you feel good. You actually gotta be good. bro, you have to actually be good. Like, motherfucker, anybody can steal the concept. Oh, 7 reasons. But if you talking dumb shit and you 7 reasons Hugo Ruiz beats Gervonta Tank Davis. Number 1, Tank is overrated. You know, you saying stupid shit. And then you proven wrong time and time again. Then the 7 reasons, what made the 7 reasons effective is because your boy was on point. Remember when I picked Conor McGregor to knock out Jose Aldo? And y'all said I was stupid because Conor McGregor barely got past Chad Mendez and shit like that? Oh, yeah, that's right. And then he knocked the motherfucker out in 13 seconds. 13 seconds? Y'all let y'all boy get away with a 7 reasons like that? And then I just lived like a god because I know my shit and you didn't. Let's get it. All right, Q&A. For Life 1 Deep. What's next for Machado? The hospital. What? He just lost. That's what's next. A doctor appointment. He gotta chill out. An ice pack. That's what's next. He gotta rest and recuperate from that. That was a bad, a lot. See, the thing is, physical is one thing. You can heal from physical injuries. You get a cut, but the abuse, like if your parents abused you and burned you with a cigarette, the wound can heal, but the mental anguish, is that gonna heal? If your parents was just burning cigarettes on your arm or some shit. You get what I'm saying? So, that's what you never know. You never know, like, how fighters are gonna mentally recover from. And I hate when I seen him, he was like, oh, I felt weak in there, I should move up and weight. Like, listen, I hate that. To me, that's like a cop-out. Because why do you wait? Why wait until you take the L to decide to move up? I hate when fighters do that. That's like you fucking a chick and getting herpes and shit. Should have wore a condom, man. It's too late. You got the herp. What you talking about? What? You should have thought about that before. You know what I mean? You go, oh yeah. You gonna be hitting. You know what I'm saying? And then she burned your dumb ass. Now you fuck around like Bumpy Johnson, Willie Lump. And now you're like, I should have wore a condom. Why didn't I wear the ribbed condom, man? Motherfucker, you should have. You got the herb. Now you should have wore that. What the fuck? I need to move up. After you get slept? What? That's like getting a DUI, talking about the cops already arrested you in the holding tank until you get sober with your dumb ass. And you talking about, I should have got an Uber. I should stop drinking and driving. No shit, motherfucker. What? I hate when fighters do that, man. I really do. Like, that's an executive decision you got to make before you leave. And the thing is, he had talked about it before. But don't just, listen, if you talked about the need to move up and then you don't, and then you get slept because it was tough to make weight or you felt weak or whatever, then I don't want to hear that as an excuse. Because you knew your body, you should have made the executive decision to move up instead of trying to force the issue. Jose Pedraza did that. He waited for Tank slept his ass. He was making all them weasel noises and shit. The fucking Pillsbury Doughboy and shit. Nothing says loving like my grand's biscuits. You making them Doughboy fucking noises. I'm not talking Ice Cube and Boys in the Hood. You making them Pillsbury. Remember in the Tank fight, he was making all them fucking jackal noises, or I don't know what fucking animal does that, but he was like, woof, woof, woof. Fucking Pillsbury Doughboy. Nothing says loving like my grand's biscuits. Poke his stomach and shit. And then now after Tank sleep, I need to move up. You okay? So you wait to get slept. No excuse. He said he sound like Curly from the Stooges. Nah, nah, nah. Woo, 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 woo. Willie D with the £5 super chat. Q&A, why don't you have the let's see it attitude? Oh my gosh, bro. These dudes pay to say stupid shit. Why don't you have the let's see it attitude for Tank versus Loma like you did Wilder Joshua? See, now I should really throw you in the hot seat, bro. I really should. Bro, that's my, like, they tried to take my slogan and use it against me. Motherfucker, I created the slogan. LSI, let's see it. I've always advocated for Tank. That's what I'm saying. You guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I've always, when did I say I don't want to see Tank versus Lomachenko? Me personally. Not Leonard Ellerbe, not Floyd Mayweather. Ego. When did I ever say that? When did I ever, like, name a time, a reference point, like a group of videos? When did I say I don't want to see Tank versus Lomachenko? You're like, yeah, why don't you keep the same energy? And then they start comparing. What does Joshua got to do with Tank and Loma? You know? This is crazy, bro. I'm really I never even looked at it like that, but I'm really a celebrity. Motherfuckers pay me to say stupid shit. They really pay me. I feel like Cardi B at the Grammys. Yeah, what? I'm with the fight. But bro, make the fight. They can make it tomorrow. Tank got a shot for sure. Man, if Lomachenko start feeling that heat rock, well, I don't know what's gonna happen. Even at 135. You know? Or tell him to come back down to one. If 135 is too much, a bridge too far, go back down to 130. Meet at a catchweight. You know, that'll save Tank from having to lose 2 pounds or something like that. So, yeah, exactly. E-Buildings, exactly. I started this gangster shit, and this the motherfucking thanks I get. Hello. I started this gang. Make the fight. I'm with it. You know, you guys just be making up shit. I'm with that. Floyd had on that Mary J. Blige outfit. Hey. Don't need no hateration in this dancery. That motherfucker was. I seen them boots. Y'all playing with them boots. Them jockey boots or whatever. Listen, I need that level of money. I need that level of money where I just come out the house wearing whatever I want. All right, Armand sent another $5 super chat. Look. We got another one, but he got a question now. Here's another 5 since I forgot the question. Can you unblock me, please? It was a misunderstanding with someone in the chat. LLB, I'll be on my best behavior. Hey, bro, what? What is your... How are you sending me this if you're blocked? Look, I told you, everyone wants to be... They want to be down. He said, unblock me. Yes, Armand, hit me up on Twitter. Here's what you do. That man, see, Ronald Finkley laughing. He probably blocked him. Ronald Finkley, he was trigger happy for a minute. Hey, see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all think it's funny, but these motherfuckers be like, you blocked me, Ego, you blocked me. It's y'all blocked him for some reason. Yeah. All right, Armand, here's what you do. Hit me up on Twitter, same handle at Boxingego, with the URL to your channel. All you have to do is go to your YouTube channel, go to the About Me page, and then copy and paste the URL. It'll say like youtube.com//user/ and it'll say like Armand or whatever your name is. Copy that and send me that on Twitter and I'll unblock you. That's the easiest way. Because I don't know, unless you have another fake account and you can do it right here in this live chat. He will be on his best behavior. See, that's what I'm saying. They be getting blocked and they're coming back, bro. I'm telling y'all. Anyway, let's do a few more questions. I've been on about an hour. Y'all funny as hell. Someone said unblock me, Ego. Hey, y'all trolling. Q&A. Any more questions? I'm going to do a couple more. El Mas Loco Q&A. I don't know if you've already gone over this, but how do you have Ramirez versus Zepeda? I had it a draw. Actually. You know, I went back and watched. I had to watch the early rounds, and Zepeda was winning the early rounds. Yesterday when I watched it, or when I first talked about it, I hadn't watched the first. I think it was the first 3 rounds, and Zepeda, he was doing good in them rounds, because one of the rounds was a swing round that could have won either way. Yeah, man. I mean, I think it was a draw, but just given the fact that Jose Ramirez is a champion and he was fighting at home, I think Zepeda didn't do himself any favors in that 12th round, because you have to let it all hang out. You in this dude's backyard, you got to punctuate. You know, you have to close the show, give it everything you got. If you get knocked out, you get knocked out, you know, because you know that at home they're probably not going to take it from Jose in a close fight. You know what I'm saying? Julio Navarrete, who's my number 1 pound for pound? I want to say Terrence Crawford. After him, I'll probably say Canelo. Canelo got the juice. But I think Crawford, the reason why I put him over is because Crawford, stylistically, he looked harder to beat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple guys I think at middleweight, I'm like, maybe they can beat Canelo. You know? Canelo, I think he needs to work on, like, fine-tuning so he could show ultimate separation. Like, basically how he beat the fuck out of Rocky Fielding, that's never happens when he fights the better names. Name somebody that like, name a top 3 name that Canelo fought, top 3 that he fought, and he beat the fuck out of him like he did to James Kirkland or Rocky Fielding. I'll wait. You know, and this is coming from someone who I fuck with Canelo. I like Canelo, but I'm just being real. Name a top 3 guy, like, you know, one of Canelo's best fights, best opponent names, where he beat the fuck out of him like James Kirkland or Rocky Fielding. That was like a top 3, like, on his total resume. You look at his 50-something fights, and you would say that's one of the top guys he faced, where he did that to them. Please let me know. Question is simple. Name a James Kirkland, Rocky Fielding type of performance from Canelo from one of the top 3 names he's faced. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing? Okay. Y'all not gonna respond? Okay. No answers yet again. He didn't beat the fuck out of Cotto like that. That was competitive. I thought he won, though, for sure. And Cotto, like I said, Cotto was, you know, he had already lost to Floyd, already lost to Austin Child, got stopped by Margarito. So, whatever. If you really want to consider an older Cotto. And he looked way bigger than Cotto. See, this is the thing. And I know there's certain people out, the man fans and stuff, and racists and stuff, they're not going to like to hear this. This is simply why Floyd Mayweather is better than Canelo. Period. He's a better fighter, because Mayweather don't have to have the size advantage to beat you. In fact, later in his career, he's beating guys bigger. Canelo, part of his I'm not saying he doesn't have skill, but the able-bodied guys that are around his weight or bigger, it's different. You know, you see it different. Like, put it this way: name a Canelo performance where he fought somebody that rehydrated 15 pounds greater than him, and he put on a performance like Mayweather did versus Canelo. You get it? Mayweather versus Canelo. Canelo was at least 15 pounds bigger than him on fight night. So name a Canelo fight where the opponent was somebody as good as Canelo, or, you know, that echelon of what Canelo was to Mayweather, you know, younger, bigger, and outweighed him 15, 20 pounds, and he put on that type of performance. You can't even say that with the Golovkin fight. Golovkin may have weighed more than him. I don't know. You know, on the fight night, but he didn't put on that type of schooling. They were both pretty competitive. I think he started off very good in the second fight, but then he let Golovkin save a little face in round 9, 10, right around there. So, to me, Canelo, he has to work on separation, showing separation. He's skillfully really good. New York legend Q&A. Realistically, Loma and Lil G is not even top 5. Why do clowns put them number 1? Politics. It's fashionable. See, you got to understand, a lot of people are puppets. I don't know if companies are getting paid on the table to overly promote certain guys. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. So that could be a reason why HBO and ESPN rated Chocolatito number 1 and, Lomachenko number 1. I personally think a lot of it has to do with race. For so long, Floyd Mayweather, the pound for pound list has been dominated by a black fighter. In recent years, because it was Floyd Mayweather first it was Roy Jones, then I would say it was like the Floyd Mayweather era. And then after Floyd Mayweather retired, it was Andre Ward. So the racists, they want to see some fresh blood. They're like, man, get these motherfuckers out of here. The Black Channel, let's get one of these. How about a non-monkey? They don't like that. Floyd Mayweather held the torch for so long, and then after it was Andre Ward, and it was pretty universally recognized that it was them two, and then Andre Ward retired and freed it up. They couldn't wait to, even if they didn't deserve it, they couldn't wait to put somebody else on there. That's why they rushed and put Roman Gonzalez on there. What? Like, he cool, but pound for pound number 1 type cool? I don't know. Like, just politics, bro. Like, I fuck with, like, here's another thing. See, these dudes, the old media are so stupid because they perpetually make the same mistake over and over and over and don't change it. I'm not perfect. I definitely make mistakes, but my thing is I always try to learn from my mistakes. Like, if I had a bad relationship and it broke up, we broke up because of this, I try to at least consider my part in that and be like, okay, how can we avoid this in the future? Maybe I do need to work on this. Maybe I do need to work on this. You get what I'm saying? But old media, they make the same mistake over and over and over and over again, and it's like they don't have a concept of learning. They just keep doing it. They keep prematurely putting these, fuck Andre Ward, it's all about Shabransky. They were really saying Shabransky could beat Andre Ward. Get all the way the fuck out of here, bro. Where is Shabransky right now? They were saying Triple G was pound for pound number 1. The guys that he would definitely need to beat to even be considered, and that's still a stretch. Number 1 pound for pound, he didn't even beat, or he didn't beat him convincingly in Jacobs and Canelo. So it's like, what are we talking about here? But old media, let them do them. But they make the same mistake over and over. They keep prematurely anointing people. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. I seen David Benavidez. He said this on the Showtime telecast. They said, Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia, who you picking? I think he said he's going on Mikey, right? Then they said tonight's fight, Gervonta Tank Davis versus what's the name? Hugo Ruiz. Who you picking? He's like, oh man, I gotta go with, I'm Mexican. I gotta go with the Mexican. I'm going with Ruiz. He said something like that. Go watch it. Go watch the telecast. That's cool. But at the end of the day, you've seen what happened to Hugo Ruiz. Body that man. That's how some people do on their pound for pound list. Like, I ain't never did that. I ain't putting nobody. I'm not picking somebody that I know is probably gonna get slept. You know, like I knew Hugo Ruiz probably wasn't fucking with Tank. You know, like there's a good chance I wouldn't have bet no money on him. But you know, David Benavidez, he said on national TV, he said, "Oh, I got." He said, "I'm Mexican. He's Mexican or whatever. So I got to rock with him." You knew Hugo Ruiz was probably gonna get destroyed. I can't vouch for some shit I don't believe. That's just who I am. You know. Yeah, he said it to Brian Custer. Yeah, he said, "Got to go with your own. Nothing wrong with that." I mean, people could do whatever they want, but that's what I'm telling you. This is how people do pound for pound lists. They go with their own or go with who they want to be the person. I like Lomachenko. He's funny and joking with Usyk. I'm not putting somebody on the pound for pound list because they're funny. You know, if we talking about the kings of comedy fighters, then, you know, I'll consider those things. I'm talking about them scrapping. And if Lomachenko fought Terrence Crawford, it's going to be ugly. You know? And the reason why I'm saying those two is because Bob Arum keeps saying we've never seen anything like Crawford. So, we never seen nothing like Lomachenko. So Lomachenko would have to do something that's incredible. If I've never seen it, he's not doing what other people have done. You know? Pacquiao went from 106 to 108 to 152. And they talking about Lomachenko might not go to 140, 147. So how is this the greatest we've ever seen, the best boxer we've ever seen, but his cap out is 135 and he started at 126. Meanwhile, we've never seen this before. Mikey Garcia started off in the same fucking division as Lomachenko, and he's about to fight a straight up killer at 147. I got to respect that. I have no win, lose, or draw. You heard it first, like MTV News. You hear it first. I respect the fuck out of Mikey Garcia just for trying, just for challenging himself, for feeling these dudes in my class right now, they aren't the money fights and they're not on my level. So I got to do something drastic to really get up for a fight. You know, I've already beaten the Broners and Lipinets and, you know, these other motherfuckers. I need to challenge myself. I respect the fuck out of Mikey. But when Arum, once again, is saying we've never seen a fighter like Lomachenko, but you can't even do what contemporary fighters or fighters from yesteryear have done. Pacquiao literally moved up from noodle weight, you know, nano weight, picogram weight, you know. This motherfucker weighed the same as a Krispy Kreme donut, and he went up to fight Antonio Margarito. We can't even see Jose Ramirez, Regis Prograis versus Lomachenko, possibly, based on what Bob Arum's recent interview. Man, come on. You're not even doing what Mikey's doing right now. They both start at 126. How is it that Mikey, and this is the thing, Mikey sought out Errol Spence. Errol Spence didn't call out Mikey. Mikey called out him. I ain't heard Lomachenko call out Crawford. Well, actually, I did in the past, and then he ain't been doing it since. So how's it Mikey can challenge himself? And, you know, some people are even thinking he can win. But I just salute the behavior. Lomachenko he telling, oh, I'm not fighting Pacquiao. He's too old for me. What? You know, like Pacquiao ain't got no pulse. Like, I get it if it was like a, you know, Humberto Soto or something, because that you don't really win in there. You beat Pacquiao, you still get credit. Period. If Broner would have beat Pacquiao, he would have got credit. Period. But Bob said he was malnourished back then. Listen how dumb that is. He's probably accurate. You know, if you're poor, you know, you probably don't eat 3 square meals a day. But it doesn't change the actual logistics of it. Who cares what the reason Pacquiao was weighing what he weighed? The fact of the matter is he was weighing it and he was getting by. And he was a champion. So what is, like, okay, if somebody didn't make weight, or if somebody was making lighter weight classes because they're anorexic, because they were poor and they couldn't afford food, or because their metabolism was just so fast where they couldn't gain no weight. The reason why they're skinny doesn't really matter. You get what I'm saying? They could be bulimic. It don't matter why they're skinny. The fact is, you are fighting at that weight. You actually competed and held titles in these weight classes and jumped all the way up and fought guys way bigger than you, like Cotto, Oscar De La Hoya, Margarito, Shane Mosley. Them dudes is naturally all bigger than Pacquiao. Pacquiao came from fucking Similac weight. So, yeah, Bob Arum saying that the malnutrition, yeah, maybe that's why Pacquiao weighed what he weighed, but it doesn't change the fact that he weighed what he was weighing. So who cares why Pacquiao weighed 108? The fact is he was weighing 108 fighting, and he moved all the way up and is currently a welterweight. And he moved past that for a fight. Don't matter why he weighed that way. He weighed it and he was competing. And it's crazy because, like I said, old media, they don't get it. They just keep doing it. They just keep making the same mistake over and over and over again. Prematurely putting people, like even the Lomachenko, like, bro, ask yourself this real question. See, this is the thing with me. I keep it all the way G. Let's talk about it. New media, ego, what I've been saying is Crawford is number one pound for pound. And I don't put Lomachenko in that number. He could be up in the list, but I didn't have him at number one, right? Look at Lomachenko. He moved up in weight. Look at his two performances in his new weight class, 5 pounds above his old weight class. And tell me if Lomachenko versus Jorge Linares fight and Lomachenko versus Jose Pedraza fight, who looked better? Him in those two fights since he's been up, or Crawford since he moved up 7 pounds from 140 to 147 and his two fights at welterweight? Terrence Crawford fought Jeff Horn, who was a champion, bigger than him, destroyed him, knocked him out. Jose Benavidez, bigger than him, taller than him, was definitely confident in pushing him and talking shit and saying eat chicken, and he was saying I'm gonna knock a burrito out you, all this bullshit. Bigger than him, knocked him out in the final round. So who looked better in their move up? Lomachenko moved up 30 to 35, 5 pounds, and his two fights, or Crawford. So if we're talking about pound for pound, you gotta, we're talking about pound for pound. Like, okay, you moved up slightly in weight, cool. How you looking now? Crawford is still looking like that dude at 147. He's still looking like, a hard nut to crack. Pause. He's still looking like a beast. Lomachenko is looking more human. So how can I put Crawford behind Lomachenko? It doesn't make sense. Please, I hope and pray somebody wants to argue in the hot seat and tell me how Lomachenko looked better versus Linares and also Pedraza than Crawford did versus Horn and Benavidez. Please argue that. Please argue. I'm ready. Tell me how those two performances from Loma in his new weight class look better than Crawford's two performances. And Crawford's about to fight another name in Amir Khan, and he'll probably be the favorite there, and it might be nasty. And if it is nasty, what happens, then there's another cap in the hat, So, yeah, people, they got it twisted with this old media shit that they be trying to feed you. Like, and see, this is the thing. People are, oh, you're hating. I'm not hating. I'm just, see, this is the fucked up part about the game. I'm going to tell you. This is the fucked up part about the game. The fucked up part of the game is this. These motherfuckers, old media, will come and say some outlandish, ludicrous shit. And then it takes a person like me who's level-headed, who's being logical, who knows boxing. At least I feel I know boxing. and I'm giving it a more like sincere look at what's going on. And then I get branded the hater because I have to come from behind and clean up somebody else's mess because they said all this shit. If they never said any of this shit, right? If they never said any of this shit, then we wouldn't have to compete with anything. You know, we would just let every fighter be their own fighter and just earn it the old-fashioned way. But it's what they're saying in conjunction to what we're seeing that's not adding up. Hey, shooters, block boxing. Get him shot. Get him clap. Nobody give a fuck what you talking about. Look, he's just putting the same thing over. That's what's up. Bow, rockabye, baby. Ronald Finkley, quick on the trigger. That's my... Listen, it is what it is. But like I said, that's the cold part about the game. Is when you bring stuff back to reality, they say you hating. Because you putting it back into perspective. Because they blew it out of proportion. So when you bring it back to like real terms and the reality of the situation, then they say you hating on somebody. Nobody, I don't got no reason. Lomachenko is like 5'6.5". What am I hating on him for? Like, what, you know? Just please let me know. I'm comfortable in my own skin. Ronald Finkley said he got clapped. So that's what it is. We just put stuff in perspective. It ain't nothing personal. It's always business. It's never nothing personal. And like I said, man, we could go. Let's go, man. How is Lomachenko number one? What are you seeing that puts him number one? I don't even know if he'll beat Teofimo. Give Teo a couple more fights. I don't know if he would, because that's what I'm saying. Stylistically, Teofimo, that's not, you know, they better try to fight him soon or something while he ain't ready. Or if they think he's not ready. Because that, to me, that is the quintessential of what I'm talking about. You're going to be in there with somebody who's definitely bigger than you, definitely stronger than you, and he's confident and he going to Fortnite you or some shit. I promise you. Like Teofimo, that is not stylistically, I don't know. I'd have to see it, you know. But see, and this is the thing. I'm just a man with an opinion. You know, assholes are like opinions. Everybody got to have one. You know, opinions like assholes. Cool. Let's see it. Let's see it. If I'm full of shit, let's see it. You know, but I promise you that ain't going to be no easy fight. Yeah, we know Richard Comey is the motherfucker got like a 91% knockout ratio. The motherfucker got that Wakanda power and shit. And he tall for no reason. Yeah, bro. All them are tough fights. Lomachenko talking about fighting, you know, Anthony Toyota Corolla or whatever. Man, come on, bro. Like, I'm telling you, Teofimo stylistically is not a good fight for Lomachenko. Because, see, this is the thing. You dealing with a real one. This ain't HBO boxing. I'm telling you what it is. I don't have a horse in the race. I don't I don't have, somebody I have to, I have cue cards and they telling me I have to say this about them. I'm telling you what I see. You know, love it, hate it, I don't give a fuck. But the bottom line, HBO boxing, they try to pitch this whole idea of some rock'em sock'em robot bullshit towards the end. Nobody give a fuck about that. It's about skills, you know, and that's the thing. Teofimo got skills. Like, from what I'm seeing so far, he's not just, he took his time with Magdaleno. He took his time. He didn't just come out there. He had already had that's how I know the kid got skills. Because when he fought Magdaleno, he already had him hurt earlier and he didn't overdo it. You know what I'm saying? He waited. That's a good thing. Same thing with Tank Davis. Tank, he's a great finisher, but he'll make sure you cooked and stewed to perfection, and then he gonna fuck you up and finish you. That's what I like about some of these young killers. Like, they taking their time with it. Paint the picture. Paint the whole picture. They let it come all the way into focus instead of rushing it. You know, it's like, you ever try to cook a Hungry Man TV dinner in the microwave? They tell you to put it on for, 8 minutes, puncture a hole in it, and then open it, take the plastic back, stir it a little bit, and then put it in for another 6 minutes. And you take it out, it's still got 2 minutes to go, and it appears hot, and then you start eating that Hungry Man dinner. You get to the refried beans section, and the shit cold in the middle. That's the worst. That's the worst feeling, because you rush the process. They told your dumbass to leave it in to 5-6 minutes on the second time, but you so hungry that you gonna fuck up the process and fuck up the rotation. Now you done took this food out, and the refried beans is cold in the middle. The corn retains heat pretty good, but then refried beans is cold in the middle. The outside of the refried beans are, cool, they're hot and all that, but the middle ain't done. You eat the end of the enchilada the Hungry Man come with, that part's hot, but you get to that middle and it's just not fully cooked. Yo, broke ass, you don't got a convection oven. You broke. This shit didn't cook evenly. You got to take your time. Don't rush the process. Teofimo, Tank, what I like about what I'm seeing about them, they take their time. They like, we gonna beat your ass the right way. I'm gonna take my time here. I'm gonna jab here, go to the body right there. They gonna paint the picture. Keep that up to the young fighters. I love that. My favorite, people always say like, oh, you just like slick fighters. You don't know me. I like everything. I just like boxing. But if I had to like pick a certain style, I would say a boxer puncher with good, like real good power. That's probably my favorite. Guys who has power you got to respect, but they can box. They just mix it up. The Canelos, Andre Wards, just different people. Crawford. They can punch, but they can also do some other stuff. They're not just reliant on the punch. Tank and Teofimo are in the same weight class. Teofimo and Lomachenko are, however. Look at this is what they do. Andre White, the Black Channel. This is what they do. Notice how in the conversation the heat is on the fighter they don't want it to be on. They always try to switch the narrative. We are not talking about Tank versus Teofimo because they're not in the same weight class. Lomachenko is a champion, a unified champion now, in the same weight class that Teofimo is fighting currently and trying to get a title in. That's why we're talking about it. See, they want Tank to be tested to the point where they don't even want him in his division. This is what they do to black fighters constantly. And I'm going to keep bringing it up until you motherfuckers see it. And you will see it. This is what they do. Tank is so good at 130, you fear he might be the best. You want him rushed out of the division. You don't want to see him at 130 anymore because you know what it's going to be. You don't even care. You don't want to see him unify with Andrew Cancio, even though he just stopped Machado. You want to bypass all that. And you talking about some Tank versus Teofimo. You know why? Because you want to see him at a deficit. You want to see him move up in weight where you think the fights are going to be tougher. They did the same thing with Andre Ward. Yeah, but you're saying you didn't mean it that way, but why are we talking about Tank and Teo and they're not even in the same weight class? In the conversation, we were talking about two guys that were in the same weight class. So you tell me why you attempt to switch the topic when we were talking about two guys who are in the same weight class. I never called for Mikey versus Errol Spence. He called for that. See, that's the difference. I'm talking about the fight that's already established and made, and since he's been calling them out. But these fans, they're the ones pitting. Why are we talking about Tank, who's a champion at 130, fighting a prospect at 135? The reason I'm talking about a champion at 135 fighting a prospect is because that prospect wants a title shot in his division. Okay, see, you're beating around the bush. You're just wasting time. He said because they are close at weight. So, you know what's even closer at weight? Lomachenko, the guy who's at the same exact weight. So 135 versus 135, that's 135 minus 135 is 0 pounds. 135 minus 130 is 5 pounds. So I was talking about a fight that's even closer in weight, and you switch the narrative to a guy who's 5 pounds under, who's a champion 5 pounds under. See, maybe you could play dumb, but maybe it's a subconscious thing and you don't even know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, but maybe you don't. You talking about they're close in weight, though. Okay, guess who's closer in weight? Fucking Lomachenko, who's actually at the same exact weight class as Teofimo. And Teofimo has done recent interviews talking about fighting Lomachenko. I never even seen him mention Tank Davis, to be honest. That's just a fact. Like, I haven't seen it. Maybe he did, but I haven't seen it. But I have seen him talk about Lomachenko. You know, hint, hint, the guy in his division. I told you, 2019, there's going to be a lot of y'all getting found out. You know, I know what you're doing. You may not know what you're doing, but I do. You don't, but I do. You talking about, oh, he's close in weight. Well, guess what? Lomachenko's close in weight because they're in the same weight class. So let's talk more about that. You know, y'all want to talk, like, it's like people want to talk about like Floyd fighting Canelo at 160, but they don't want to talk about Charlo versus Canelo at 160. Why I want to talk about Floyd, who already beat Canelo at 160, and he's 42 fighting Japanese Tekken characters. You know, why are we talking about that? They always want to switch the narrative to some shit that's not really an immediate reality. Floyd don't fight at 160. Why I want to talk about Floyd and Canelo at 160? Once again, a lot of people want the fighter that they're rooting for or they want at the upper hand, period. We not doing that. We bringing it right back. Every time they try to deflect and redirect traffic, we gonna direct it right back. See, here's the thing. Kerry says Lomachenko will embarrass the kid. That's what's up. Let's see it. LSI. If he's going to embarrass him, he's going to embarrass him. You know, I would love to see it. See, this is what they did. This is another trick. Hey, Triple G should fight Charlo. Oh, Triple G would destroy him. All right, let's see it. Oh, Charlo doesn't deserve to pay that. What? I thought you said he would get destroyed. So either someone's going to get destroyed or you talking politics and paydays and, you know, Charlo's clout chasing. And, you know, they always say this stuff, but we know they don't believe it because they don't advocate or push for these fights. Brian, New York, shout out to you. $5 super chat. Salute, Ego. Appreciate you. They always say someone else is going to get murdered and killed and destroyed, but they don't want to see the fight. How come? Listen, you ain't never heard me say I don't want to see Mayweather versus Pacquiao, or Ward versus Kovalev, or Tyson Fury versus Wilder, or Wilder versus AJ, or Keith Thurman versus Errol Spence. So what's the reason? I never said I don't want to see Canelo Jacobs, Canelo Charlo. These are the excuse. They say I'm biased, but I'm with all of these fights. I never said I don't want to see Crawford versus Spence, or Crawford versus Mikey, or Spence versus Mike. I'm with all of it. If it's a good fight, it's a good fight. But they're not. They're not with all of it. You know, these man fans aren't with it. They don't want to see certain guys because they don't know. They know the reality sets in. Tank Lomachenko, beautiful. Make the fight. If Jorge Linares can drop you, Tank can drop you for sure. He just has to get the shot off. And what I'm telling y'all, Lomachenko gets praised by HBO because they were creating or attempting to create. This is probably why they went out of business. Like I told y'all, they were attempting to create mindless zombie fans who appreciate nothing about the sweet science and only appreciate over-glorified slugfest. Francisco Vargas, Orlando Salido. That's cool, but you see these dudes. Orlando Salido's still in beer now. You know, Francisco Vargas, like had a war with Takashi Miura and then got knocked the fuck out by Bearchill. You know, them wars and shit, that's cool, but you're not gonna have no longevity. You're not. If every fight is like that, a war, you ain't gonna have no longevity. Shout out to Michelle. Oh, look at Michelle with the new thumbnail pic. Okay. $2 super chat. Appreciate you. Says support #new media. We working. Yeah, every fight can't be a war. You gonna be in the war for your life. You know, war for your career. I'm telling y'all got to get some skills behind that. Anyway, that's Monday Mail Day. I'm out. I'll probably do another stream. You know, I'm just chilling today. I got to see if this gear came. I got so much in store. That's what HBO did to Chocolatito. Exactly. You know, yeah, I wore him and Brian Valoria, him and McWilliams Arroyo, him and whoever else, Carlos Quadras. You know, that's cool. You making every fight tough like that. All right. Then he fought Sor Rungvisai, lost. Fought him again. Stop. You know? Shout out to Tyler. Real talk. He said Floyd isn't boring. They weigh him, Sweet Pea, etc. The fight is artistry. You know, part of it is race, but part of it is just greatness too. Like Tom Brady even. The chances are, if you're not a Patriots fan, Tom Brady beat the fuck out of your team at some point. So people get mad just because you haven't lost, you know, because they want to bring you back to earth, you know, because everyone takes L's. And Brady, like, damn, he got 6 rings. He beat my team, knocked them out the playoffs, beat them in the Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying? So just that comes with greatness. LeBron, Michael Jordan, Kobe, Floyd, Tom Brady. You also just get that just from being great. You know, I know people that like detest Tom Brady, and he's the greatest quarterback ever. And I'm not even a Patriots fan. I don't give a fuck about the Patriots like that. 4 Life 1 Deep been known. He said the word boring runner, or I don't like his style, are racist code words. Yeah, we know, because when Lomachenko box on his toes, or you know, whatever, or the next man do it, is beautiful. Perfect boxing. Anyway, I'm out. Shout out to y'all. Monday Mail Day. Check the channel. We got new videos coming. Thank you for the channel members and everybody that did a super chat. Death Row East. We coming. We having a good year, like all year. Salute to everybody. We robbed the bank again.